Hey everyone, welcome to Your Local Flavors. This week we're going to visit two of the Valley's favorite locally owned and operated restaurants, and you're in for a treat. Our first stop is Pier 19 on South Padre Island. Great views, great drinks, and always a great menu served all day long. For our cooking segment, we're going to feature Chef Pompa, who's going to teach us how to make a quick and easy meal right in the comfort of our own home. We'll round it all off by heading over to McAllen, Texas to feature the Patio On Guerra, serving up great food, a great atmosphere, and always some rich history. So grab your fork, hold on to your napkin, and get your taste buds ready, because Your Local Flavors is next. Just standing here, you want to take a photo or maybe even a selfie here at Pier 19 on South Padre Island. You might even get a chance to see some dolphins or some pelicans or maybe some water sports in the back. Shoot, you might even get to see a big pirate ship. But I'll tell you what, the food is just as amazing, so let's go inside and take a look.
I be the old Sea Dog McGregor on the Black Dragon pirate ship in Port Isabel.
Whether you're a pirate just coming off your ship, a family stopping in for lunch, or a group of friends celebrating, you're going to have some great memories when you visit Pier 19. Pier 19 is one of only a few restaurants and bars in the United States that is actually situated over water.
This is the site of the original causeway to South Padre Island.
That's right.
And this is owned by the state of Texas with a long-term lease.
Really? Okay.
And we have a long-term lease to operate this. Originally it was a fishing pier,
right,
and now it is a site of the Pier 19 restaurant and bar.
One of the best things about Pier 19 is their view. So whether you're at the restaurant, bar, or walking the 700-foot pier, it's a panoramic view of the Gulf of Mexico.
Most likely you'll see pods of dolphins any time of the day.
Sure.
And it's almost like having lunch and a free dolphin show.
And besides the view, the other great thing at Pier 19 is their food. Here you can come for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So we headed to the kitchen to get a look at some of the customer favorites. Maybe you're in the mood for fish. Well, how about getting a whole red snapper for a meal? The Cubano red snapper is something you can find on Pier 19's menu.
It's a homemade recipe. My mom used to do it when we were little.
Oh, okay.
So I just thought we'd bring it in here and try it out, and it worked out, and people really like it.
The fish is sliced and flavored with some secret rub, then sent to the fryer.
It gets really crunchy on the outside, but the inside is very, very soft and moist. And then we hit it with some garlic mojo de ajo on top.
That sounds really good.
Super good.
And if you're the type of person that likes to put potato chips in their sandwich, then you gotta try the Mahi potato chip sandwich. It's a top seller.
And then it's served with lettuce, tomato, onion, avocado, and our special crab remoulade sauce.
And boy, were they right. The Cubano red snapper and the Mahi potato chip sandwich did not disappoint. Nice and crispy. Like it. All right, you want me to dip this in here? Sorry. Now this is what, Janie, again?
That is our garlic mojo de ajo butter.
Wow. Wow, this is really good. You guys have to come and try this. Wow. The potato chips, give it that, it's fried, but it's not like deep fried or doesn't have like a real thick. Wow, that's really delicious. Then came the best part. All right, guys, so the big smile on my face is because they just pulled out breakfast, okay? And I wasn't aware that you guys made breakfast, and I'm sure a lot of our viewers aren't aware. So tell me what you got here and what I'm gonna try.
Okay, these are all our favorites that are best sellers.
Okay.
This is our shrimp omelet.
Okay.
It has grilled shrimp with avocado and our poncho train sauce on top.
Right.
Really good.
Wow.
We have our giant cinnamon roll we make every morning
I love
with raisins and cream cheese frosting.
Wow.
And then we have our Texas tropical waffle.
And this is actually a
Shaped
Texas
in a
waffle.
Texas, yeah.
It's a little bitty Texas. I like it.
And it's got coconut and bananas and a sauce that we make that we
Right.
also use for our coconut shrimp.
Let's be honest, I have the best job ever, taste testing all this amazing food. And it's good. Yummy. What are you having over there? Because that looks really good.
I'm having the shrimp rancheros, but in the mornings they have very good breakfast special.
Right.
The Florentine omelets, the shrimp omelets are very good.
Right. But don't just take my word for it.
And I love the fried oysters.
The fried oysters.
Yeah, they're great.
Whether that is food or drinks.
Oh boy, here they go. Of course, the best in the valley, right here.
Here,
Let's
best
take a look
one.
at
We
that.
always come here. We always
Cheers.
Cheer 19.
Channel 23.
Channel
19.
23. Here you go. Okay, all right, guys.
This is our local flavor.
Cheers.
Perfect. Cheers.
Whether you're on vacation or just need to take a break, you need to make this one of your stops when you visit South Padre Island, Texas. This is Your Local Flavors. Hey everyone, welcome back to Your Local Flavors. Okay, we're back into the cooking segment of our show, and I am here with Daniel Pompa from the Wing Barn. He's going to show us what we're going to make today. Daniel, what do we got?
Southwest chicken Alfredo.
Okay, and you've got all the ingredients laid out. Tell me what they're going to use to prepare this.
Okay, well, to make the sauce, we got heavy cream, some Italian cheese, which is made up of mozzarella, Asiago, provolone, and Parmesan.
Okay.
And then to make it Southwest, we're gonna use the chipotle and adobo, a little bit of butter, a little bit of Worcester sauce, salt and pepper.
Perfect. Okay, so that's for the sauce.
That's just for the sauce.
Okay, and then what do we got over here?
Over here, we got red bell pepper, we got a zucchini, and a yellow squash,
Perfect. And of course, you can never forget cilantro.
and cilantro for more garnish.
Okay, Daniel, so we're going to throw in the pasta first, right, before we get to the sauce?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. All right, so I'm going to hand you that. What else you need to put in there?
Okay, well, first of all, you want to have your water. Throw a little bit of salt,
Okay,
about a pinch. There you go.
perfect. And then you can throw the whole thing in there?
Yeah, throw the whole thing in.
All right, there you go.
This is about a pound of pasta. It'll feed about 4 people. And a good tip for the water not to boil out, you want to have a wooden spoon. You just dip it in there, just like that.
Oh, okay. So you just dip it in.
We'll just dip it in and leave it there.
Okay, Daniel, we've got our pasta going. Tell me what's the next step. So our first step is going to be, besides the pasta, is preparing the sauce.
Making the sauce.
Okay.
So first thing, we want to get a pan,
Okay.
heat it up. We're gonna put it like at a medium high heat.
Okay.
We're gonna throw in our butter.
Ooh, everything goes better with butter.
We're gonna get this butter melted down.
Okay.
And then this is the base for an Alfredo sauce, a homemade Alfredo. We're gonna be using heavy cream and a Italian blend of cheeses.
Okay. Now this is your way of actually making the Alfredo sauce. They could actually go and purchase it if they wanted to, but you're gonna show them how easy it really is.
How to make it from scratch.
Okay.
Once it's all melted, we're gonna go ahead and add our heavy cream.
Okay.
Right here I have about a quart.
Quarter.
And you can get this at any grocery store. Go ahead and mix that in with the butter.
Looks good already.
The trick is we want to bring the heavy cream to a boil. Keep an eye on it because if you forget about it, it'll boil over.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you'll see it rise, you'll see it like foam up. Throw your cheese in, put it down to a low. Keep it on low until the cheese melts, because if not, your cheese will burn at the bottom.
Okay, Daniel, tell me about this sauce that you have over here because it looks really tasty.
Chipotle and adobo sauce. That's what's gonna make it a Southwest flavor.
Is it spicy?
Yeah, it's spicy. It's a jalapeno. It's a dried jalapeno, and the reason why they do that is they smoke it because the jalapeno it's sort of meaty. They did that back in the day to preserve the jalapeno
Okay.
from them spoiling. It wasn't bad. And then it's actually an adobo sauce, which was originated from Spain.
Now you said it's going to be spicy. Is this going to be something where we're going to taste it and we're going to burn ourselves, or is this just going to just that slight hint of?
It's just a hint, but I mean, if you want to make it spicy,
Right.
you could always add more.
Okay, we've got our sauce boiling. What are we doing next? I know you mentioned it's going to rise.
Yeah, once the heavy cream starts to rise,
Okay.
you can see it rising and bubbling.
Right.
We're gonna go ahead and add our cheese, and that'll stop the rising process. And once the cheese is in, we're gonna lower it down to about a low to medium heat. We don't want to burn the cheese.
Okay.
We're gonna let that cheese melt in there. At that point, we could throw in all our ingredients. We're gonna put a little bit of salt.
How much salt? Like a pinch?
Well, you want to put a little bit, not too much, because you can never take out.
Sure. Okay, got it.
And then we're gonna throw in our Worcester sauce just to give it some essence, flavor.
Okay. How much did you throw in there, Daniel? Is that just
2 ounces.
2 ounces? Okay.
And right here we have our peppers. We're gonna throw in. I recommend about 6 pieces.
Ooh, 6. And that's for spicy, or is that for kind of like more of like a mild?
Mild to spicy.
Okay.
That's for about a quart of the heavy cream.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and throw in that adobo sauce.
Man, this looks really good already.
And once everything's melted, you can see it starting to thicken up.
Right. And it's that simple, Daniel. This is actually an Alfredo sauce. You just made an Alfredo sauce that they could have bought, but now this is they get to tailor it to how spicy they want it,
Yeah.
how much salt they want, things like that.
And
Okay.
once it's all blended or melted together, you can throw it in your blender.
Okay.
If not, you can get an immersion blender,
Okay.
sort of like this one here, and you can do it right at your stovetop. Put it in and blend it. Yeah.
If you don't have one of those, then you can just put it into a regular blender.
You can, once everything's melted, bind it together.
Right.
You can go ahead and throw it into a regular blender.
Okay, perfect. All right, so we're done with the sauce. What's next?
Next is we're gonna be cooking the chicken. So we're gonna saute it.
Okay.
We're gonna use a little bit of avocado oil,
Okay.
which is healthy. It's good stuff.
It's the good fat, right?
Good stuff.
Everybody keeps saying it's always the good fat.
Good
Y'all,
fat,
okay.
yeah. And then our chicken breast. So most of the time, chicken breast is dry. So how do we get it not dry?
Right.
Marinate it 24 hours.
I love that sound.
For that, don't forget to season it. A little salt,
A pinch here, a little pinch there. Okay.
a little bit of pepper. I like to use fresh crack.
Fresh ground pepper?
Fresh crack. but,
Crack, okay.
Right here, we're just using regular table pepper, which you can get at the local store.
Okay, so we're ready to saute the vegetables.
So we have our pan,
Okay.
a medium-high heat. We'll throw in our butter.
Again, can never do anything without some good butter.
Let it melt. We can throw in our bell peppers. You just want to sweat them till they get al dente. You can be able to bite into them.
Now, al dente just means they get soft.
Soft to the bite. Our yellow squash. Zucchini. Once that's in, you want to season it. A little bit of salt,
A little bit of pepper.
a little bit of pepper. It's really starting to sizzle.
Right. Okay, that's the trick I'm gonna learn. Okay, folks, our vegetables are nice and grilled now, sauteed. Okay, and we're ready to add the chicken.
We're gonna add the chicken.
Okay. Now this is already cooked, so really it's just kind of blending everything in.
So we're putting everything together.
Okay.
Want to mix it so it's perfectly even.
Sure.
After that, we're gonna go ahead and throw in our pasta.
It's coming together.
Then throw in our sauce. If you can't toss it,
Right.
you know, sort of like that.
Right.
Go ahead and use the tongs and, you know, but be gentle with it.
Sure.
Kind of turn it.
Right. So you don't tear everything apart.
Exactly.
Okay.
Then we're gonna throw a little bit of essence. I'm using cilantro. You know, so it's sort of Italian meets
Right.
Southwest.
I was gonna say with that little Southwest kick to it.
Right there, it's done.
Perfect. We're ready to plate it.
Ready to plate.
All right. Okay, so we've got our finished product here, Daniel.
Yep.
We're gonna plate this thing.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna try this.
All right, here we go.
That looks good. Ooh, I like that steam. A true chef is always about presentation.
We're gonna add a little bit of Asiago.
Okay.
And then some cilantro to garnish. This is a Southwest chicken Alfredo.
Southwest chicken Alfredo. All right, I gotta try this because I've been holding back for like the last 15 minutes. Wow, that's delicious. And it's a little spicy, but not too spicy. But you know what? It does have that extra kick that I was looking for. It was delicious, folks. You gotta try this at home. It was nice, quick, easy to make. I wanna thank Daniel Pompa from the Wing Barn. You definitely gotta go by and visit him because where he's at, everything is dang good. This is Your Local Flavors. The Patio restaurant sits in the middle of McAllen's busy 17th Street district. And while the restaurant is only 9 years old, the building has been in the Guerra family for over 100 years.
My great-grandfather was sheriff of Stark County. So, you know, his sons decided to take a herd of mules to San Antonio and horses, and they sold them. And with those proceeds, they decided to open this mercantile and saloon here in McAllen, Texas.
The Guerra family history is displayed all over the restaurant and even engraved in the bricks on this historic building.
The bricks that are outside represent the Guerra family since they came to the New World. In Veracruz from 1603, and then how we moved to the Pier area, and then how we went to the north side of the Rio Grande in the 1800s until we came to McAllen in 1908.
History is a passion for Che and his brother Arturo, who refurbished the old mercantile and turned it into this thriving restaurant.
We also try to keep the feel of the turn of the century. Right. If you look at all our ads, liquor ads, tobacco ads, they all date back to their original turn of the century ads.
And with the help of Che's wife, Becky, the restaurant has become a favorite hotspot for people valley-wide and a place for others to create their own history.
There were so many great ideas coming together.
Right.
And you can imagine, this is a wonderful place. So between Arturo and Che, and they're both great historians, there were so many great ideas. Little things like connecting the electricity, connecting the gas, were getting left behind.
Right.
So they called in Che's cheapest form of labor, his wife. Well, I think Che and Arturo both had envisioned having a place with not only fabulous food, but the best in musicians. Che has always been a great lover of musicians and artists, and Arturo loves that as well. And so they found some great musicians. It's always been very humbling that so many people come to celebrate some of the most important things in their lives.
Right.
You know, birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, weddings. And our staff, I think, recognizes that, you know, we may do 20 weddings, 50 weddings a month. But to that person, that's their only wedding.
Sure, absolutely.
Or that's their only 76th birthday.
Right.
Or their only son's graduation from college.
This is our 8th anniversary.
Right, and you're celebrating with the kids.
Yes, we are, absolutely. Yeah, this is a very family-oriented restaurant. We've been coming to this restaurant since about 2011, 2012. My favorite meal is the duck. I love the duck here.
Annette, the patio's general manager, says their #1 goal is to make you feel like family.
My team, we are very family oriented. We're a family here. We've all been with each other for so long.
Okay.
So I feel like our guests, our family that come, kind of feel that, and we make it special for them as if they were in their own home.
And they have done just that.
Patio is my home away from my home. It's such a beautiful place. The service is amazing. The ambiance is amazing. And I just love everybody here, and we know everybody by their first name. So it's
Just like family.
It's just like family, yeah. They make us feel so special. That's the key.
And it is their extended family that has influenced their menu.
Over the years, we've listened to our guests. We've, listened, we paid attention, and we expanded on the wine list and the menu.
So we stepped into the kitchen to find out more about some of their family favorites. Okay, everyone, we're in the kitchen here with Ruben Garcia, floor manager at the Patio. I know you guys got great entrees. Everybody raves about them, but you got to start with a great appetizer. Tell me what we got.
Junior prepared for us our most popular appetizer, which are Al Guerra tapas. So I describe it with like a little sope, more Mexican tradition.
Okay.
So that's deep fried to perfection.
Okay.
Guacamole, pico de gallo, and diced tenderloin.
And paired with a Mexican hot sauce, wow, it was incredible. Wow, this is really good.
Our next appetizer that Israel prepared for us is our crab meat tower. So we have to layer it to perfection. So we first dice avocado, Mexican avocado. Then we mix our 2 types of crab, which is blue crab and snow crab. With that, we prepare a mango relish.
And decorated with edible flowers and homemade wontons, it was a work of art.
How fresh is that?
Wow, that is really good. And you can taste the mango in there. Oh my God, that's really delicious. Finally, we had to try Ruben's favorite.
My favorite item on the whole menu.
Okay.
Texas quail. You ever had quail before? There's a lot of bones. Ours is semi-boneless, so it's a little bit more accessible to enjoy.
After being marinated in an Italian and Asian seasoning, the quail is pan-seared and covered in a brandy peppercorn sauce.
How's that?
Wow. That is so tender. That is really good. Almost just fell off the bone. I think they do have the best quail in town. Back in the dining area, we had a chance to try out one of their newest additions to their menu.
We just introduced to our menu our venison, New Zealand venison. This is an 8-ounce New Zealand venison paired with a brandy peppercorn sauce, shiitake mushrooms, and bacon-wrapped asparagus. Wow. Cooked to perfection.
And if venison is not what you're in the mood for, well, no worries. There are so many more options. From filet mignon to...
Filet mignon, tomahawk, cowboy, ribeye, New York strips.
You name it.
You name it.
Oh, and did I mention their award-winning wine list?
We've developed a tremendous wine list, and we've been winners of the Wine Spectator Award of Excellence for 8 years in a row.
And finally, the patio at the patio. It's the perfect outdoor dining experience, and there's always something happening out here.
If you go inside and you got that nice mood lighting, you got the music, the bar, service is impeccable.
The beautiful patio?
Yeah, absolutely. The patio is amazing, and the band's always kicking. On like Saturday night, I mean, it gets really lively here.
It's truly been an honor to feature the patio here in McAllen, Texas. Whether you want to come for the food, you want to come for the ambiance, the live music, the bar, or the patio, this is a place you got to visit when you visit McAllen, Texas. This is Your Local Flavors. Hi everyone, welcome back. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Your Local Flavors, where we feature 2 of your locally owned and operated restaurants here in the Rio Grande Valley. Make sure you find the chef's recipe online at yourlocalflavors.com. We'd love to get your feedback and restaurant suggestions, so make sure you hit us up on all our media platforms and let us know what you think. Until then, have a great week, and we'll see you next Sunday morning at 10:30 for Your Local Flavors.